guys, welcome back to Decode Traders App. Apologies for the delay. Let's now get into it as usual. If there's someone you want to call in to come around, please go ahead and let them come around. And let's start today's session. Let's pray and head over to our daily routine. Father, we thank you for this beautiful morning. Thank you for your back in a secure day. Lord, continue of May 2025. Father, we say thank you for your back in a still alive and ready to get into touch and make today's morning. Thank you for this amazing life. We made a lot of profits for assets. Thank you for yesterday's profits. Those are made some misses. Of the colleges. I think that you're going to help them today to recover every loss they made. We give you praise. Thank you for the industry and exits. Thank you for the signals and you give it us. We give you praise. In this name we pray. Amen. Alright, so I have a slight voice that people because of I'm experiencing some cough. Yeah, but I believe it's all going to be well. Alright, so without any further ado, we start with as usual Crash 500. Crash 500. Yeah, Crash 500. Look at it, how it happened yesterday. Let's look at what happened yesterday. So yesterday this is what I wanted. Right here. So this is what happened. I was looking for, we analyzed and we saw that change of character right there. What followed was this breakout. So we needed a retest. I wanted a retest, and somehow that retest was on this fair value gap. Yeah, that's what I wanted. But I was anticipating going, trying to go a bit up. So I had my limit order up there, and I just left it. Yesterday it was a busy day. I couldn't stay on my phone so long. Somehow I missed it. I missed my limit order, and this time I don't know why I didn't put two limit orders. Most of the times I put the one in the middle and then another one just at the tip of the fair value gap. So I missed that, but it followed the analysis. So anyone, if you're here and you actually made money on that asset yesterday on Crash 500, let us know in the comment section, and we congratulate you. But that's how the market went, and it followed our exact analysis. As you can see clearly, this is M15. That was lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Now it failed to give us a new lower high. So a new lower low. So currently, as we speak, price is going to actually get us where we are going to actually now see a reversal, meaning we may look at just delete this limit order, right, and also delete this. So we are likely to see a reversal, and that can only be gotten from when price breaks up. That will be our change of factor. So if I can go to H1, I have a double bottom right there, meaning we are ready to enter buys on this very asset. Yeah, we are ready. But according to H4, we are not ready. So on H1, it is giving us a signal that we should be looking for buys. But we haven't yet gotten a reversal signal. So we need to see a reversal before we can anticipate the buys. So in that case, let's look at that. We had this fair value gap on H4, yeah, and the price mitigated it right here, but it did not go at least to 50%. It hasn't reached 50%. So we still believe the price has, according to H4, it may come to this or even all the way to this. So so that's when we are trying to anticipate buys. Yeah, when it does something like that, that's where we are trying to anticipate. So for now, according to H1, business with it, unless if I see a breakout here to be a retest. But why did I be looking for a retest? Why did I be behind? Yeah, you can see here a fair value gap. Yeah, you can see there a fair value gap. It was mitigated. Another one is right there. It was mitigated in H4. So all those are levels price can actually react back to before it gets all the way down below here. So we'll see about that on H1. The price will actually go all the way up there to mitigate those levels and then probably get back into sells. According to daily, we need buys, so you get to understand that H4 is the one that is holding us to get into buys, meaning we still have momentum to continue selling this asset. But where we are, we may see some consolidation of some kind of sort before we actually get into that, before we continue the sales. So for now, I have say here, I have said right here, I don't have any entry, so all I can do is just make this. Yeah, so that is crash 500. We, according to H4, we've been selling. This was a change of character, lower low, lower high. Another change of character, lower low, lower high. So it's coming to give us a lower low, and probably this lower low can bring us right to oversold level. Yeah, probably. We never know, but we have to wait and see if that can be the case. That is on gold crash 500. Let's now head over to boom 1000. Boom 1000. I missed narrowly. If I can use that language. I missed an entry narrowly. I don't know how I just saw it when it gave us this, and I waited for me to come back an hour later to see this when it had tested this at the level and gone. Remember yesterday we had 3 levels. We had this one right here, that fair value gap, we had that one, this other level. So those were our levels. So we decided to go with this other one, which is down below. So that's how I missed this entry. It was supposed to be a sniper entry for me because we had already understood that it is likely to come to that level. So this was the move to come here. The sale was smooth. It went smoothly. Nothing was we didn't get any interruption when it was selling. When it was selling to come to this level. Few interruptions, but we can see. And after that, immediately we didn't even bother to wait. Immediately started to sell. Started to buy. So I had a fair value gap right here according to H1 that I wanted price to come back to, so that I can have my entry, but it did not come back to it, so I missed. I couldn't enter again. But now, clearly, as you are where we are, this is a break of structure right there. That's a break of structure, so I have a higher high, higher low, and this is on H1. But H1, according to CCI, it shows me that we are overbought. Why? Because of this resistance right there. That's the reason why we are seeing it showing us also overbought, I mean. So it hit the TP actually. You can clearly see that was supposed to be our TP. So my limit order was never activated, so I can delete it. According to H1, it reacted back to this order block. We have a fair value up here. I'm not sure if it will come back to it, but I will still retain it because that's the only point of interest left back right here. So according to H1, I need sales. Yeah, I need sales. If you can clearly see, we are overbought, meaning we need some sales. So let's look at M15. M15, same thing, I need sales. So it means I'm having some consolidation, and later on I will get into sales. Later on I will get into sales. So hopefully those sales will bring us back to this fair value gap, and then we can look at the breakout of this resistance right there. So that's what I can anticipate. So for now, if I can go to M15, have my trend line see how it's going to play out. So now I want to enter sales. I just have to wait. Just have to wait for 25. Let's see, 25 is still ready to give us sales. According to the sales, so it's still going to keep consolidating 25. Once it's done, it's going to move and we'll be ready to sell this. Right, so now that we have that, so boom 500 so yesterday we had a fair activity right there, so we know we had a muscle. So this was not that's the first second time. So yeah, that's a very support is also supposed to be right. This was supposed to be our entry right here. Those who know yesterday, I told you we need this fake breakout right there. That is what I was talking about. So fake breakout, remember I was looking for this as point of interest, and I had it as a value. It was so far from what it was. Yeah, So if we go to H1, this is this level right here. It's trying to hold up price. So it means this is so I have this one right here. Also, right here. Price returns to any of these, but it's an option. Those are options. There's another option that it can easily get better to break right here. Let's go to 15. That line meter can even actually break this level the price. Yeah. All I say is let's just hold on. These options will happen. Not they actually get enough momentum and continue rise right there. So for now, let's this just values that I have here. Yeah, that's it. So this is what I'm going to expect. This asset fact I can do this a bit smaller. Right there. That is enough for Boom 500. Let's say Volatility 25. What is 425 oneness. Clearly, I was waiting for this pullback. It never happened. In fact, when they see there's no fair money gap. So it clearly tells us that even though we see price going even with low momentum, it's going to reach a level where it will have to come and test its fair value gap or bottom blocker. So either way, we have to maintain them. These are our points of interest that we should maintain them until so price reacted to that, started to give us higher highs, but with that point of interest, which was actually our TP level right there. It's like about to reach it, and that's when we can start to anticipate this move. That's right here. So according to 15, we'll just put in that, over to that, going from there to the end of down below. That's why you see that limit order went to there, so it's a very high. So this now go to H1. Yes, looking at that, so either come to one H1 or to one 15. right here. One is this, push us back into buys. So right, I think that's enough for B25S. But clearly, then you can see that everything followed what we realized. Something about spend time to look at entry. Yesterday I missed entries to actually make this one yesterday. Alright. Most of the times I'm always looking for about 3 trades every day. So most of the times when I reach 3 trades, I realize 2 trades. So why? Alright, that is enough for TT55S. Let's head over to this one was a good trade because it was VIP. This was sideways yesterday. So this was a trade. We had already known this. This is an H1, and we saw that was a pullback. We knew that we had a pullback there, but we were waiting for this move. This pullback on M50. When it made it, I quickly told you guys to make an entry lows on VIP. I had another limit order on that order just in case I decided to try to look for that pullback. So entry there, and right there which I can played around for about some good hours actually. Played around a lot until it moved that order block which had become a support level right there, with support level right there. After breaking it never looked back. And of course it came and hit my TP right there. It hit my TP and we went to the second TP in that daily, yes, daily February right there. And as we speak, the price has reached the retracement level in the daily time frame. I'm going to 69 right there, as you can see my arrow. And now that is granted, price giving us another entry for buys. So if H4 is ready for buys, then that means we'll be ready also for buys. As we can see on H1, this can be like a triple bottom, or you can only use it and call it a triple top. I mean a double top, a double bottom, meaning this will be where the neckline will be, or where your line to determine the change of character will be. Meaning this is a lower low, in fact it's not even a lower low, this is a support as we speak. As you can clearly see, that is a support right there. So it clearly tells you we are ready to buy. Price is above attempt on H1, but if you go to M15, it may actually come down. Yeah, it will actually come down below. Looking at what we see right here. So all I can say is we wait till we come down. Congrats to everyone that made this money yesterday on this 5. Alright, so now that we know this, 2 things you can do. You can wait for the breakout here, wait for the breakout here, retest, then entry H1. that is a part of the trade that you can do. Or you can wait for when price gets oversold and probably it comes all the way back to such a support level for the price reacts back to that level, then you can clearly be ready for a selling potential or a selling potential that can be but most of the times very painful comment is to wait for the record right here so that you can wait for this retest and then make that perfect peaceful entry where you have that this here you're not sure of the reversal, you're anticipating a sliver entry, knowing that you are at a fair value level and of course at a support level, and clearly you are using that a lot of other time frames are supporting. Sure that you're looking at, but the reversal is not yet confirmed. So when it is not yet confirmed, you are somehow risking. So that's when I tell you to have your tight stop loss just a bit here. You have a tight stop loss just a bit here, so that if it tries to go for liquidity below there, you are safe and then ready to the sniper entry like that to take you all the way up. So this is the first entry. When it comes back here and the sniper entry, this meter control limited risk right here. Alright, enough of that. Hope you learned let's now head over to jump 50. Jump 50, I actually I got messed up with this. I just first these points of interest. Now later, this messed me up. I was looking for an entry. Let me show you. This is where it plays. We had this order block right there. I wanted to enter when price gives me this kind of change of character right here, right there. And it was a fake change of character, M15. So it was still having some liquidity pool up there, right there, and that H4 after it was H1. If I can go back. H1 order block. So on that H1 order block, it had a lot of stop losses right there. So I decided to first go for them, grab that liquidity, and then head back into sales, and you can see what happened. When you can look at that, that was late night. Yeah. So that's how it messed us up. It took us out because we had already entered. This was the entry right there. Actually, the second time it took me out again. So first entry was there, second entry was there, it took me out 2 times. I couldn't afford to go like that. And wait for that liquidity. Later, started to sell. So let's look at today. Yesterday, but we need a price where we were anticipating buyers for was this level right here, which is our daily time frame fair value gap. It's a fair value gap of daily time frame right there. So that's where we are anticipating buyers for. So as we speak, price is going to continue. So now all of today, since midnight, I believe so. It's been selling. Let's see. We are not actually midnight. Since 3 in the morning. Yeah, since 3 in the morning, it started to sell. Yeah, so that's how all this happened. It started to sell. And those two each 4 candles, it was a massive move to actually make some good money. So as I speak, on H1, we still are looking for sales, but of course there are a lot of points of interest that we left back. Some but I don't want to use that. Let me use my feed to understand even how this candle still hasn't closed. This candle hasn't closed. I can still anticipate from here. So this enter point right here. That will be the point. Price may actually react back to before it continues with a sell, so something like that. That depends on that will be dependent on 15. So let's look at 10-15. Is it selling? I mean, is it buying? Yes. 15 is oversold. If it gives us a change of character or a buying momentum, then we'll be ready for entries. Yeah. So for now, it's a normal until I have something that triggers me to actually look for a retest buy right there. Jump 25 is the other that we made money on. Is another asset that we made money on. Jump 25. It's played other games after the numbers. So this was a trade. Yeah, I know some people may be saying my charts are normally dirty and what, but I normally will go to as low as M5 to get a clean entry. Yeah. So I can even make an analysis on even on M1. So that's why most of the times you see a lot of trend lines that you did leave. Just like analyzing not using not a trend, but when I'm looking for signals later on, I actually tend to use more trend lines from slow to the Alright, so what happened here? Let's look at what happened. This is my trade history. Yeah, this is my trade history. Oh yes, these are sales that I was in yesterday. I closed them right here. Then I had a buy. Yes, you see, yes, right here. This was a buy that I gave out of the same platform. Told them to break even actually, but me, I forgot to break even. Then it came and took me out. Yes. Given me all that money came and took it out, then it played here again and enter right here again. That's how I'm still in my soul. These trades have been already done what? Covered my loss as I speak. Yeah, they've already covered the loss that I made right here. Price get back to this level right there. So enough of yesterday. Let's now look at today. So delete everything right here. Delete everything right here. Me and my money trend lines. So if you're not a fan of trend lines, then probably I don't use indicators a lot. I use indicators So now my stop loss is profits. Drag it right there. So what is happening today? So we saw a breakout right here. This one right here. Yeah, this was a retest up to that order block. And now that was supposed to be our entry, but this is on M15. When it came right back to that level, we saw a change of character right there. So that is a bit weird, and that can actually cause me to close this trade. Yeah. First, look at H1. Let's look at H1. H1 is buying. This was a retest to actually continue the buys after having broken that level right there. Okay, but it can even easily be seen as this. So that's where the trick is. This can be a trick right there. So that's why I'm going to pause and trade like that and take on that. So decides to come back, pull it to 15, pull it to 15, it will be playing within limits right there. Over here, probably you can see that. According to H1, but it's still consolidating. So there's a possibility of price coming back down here because you can see it in that limit or that range. If I go to H4, of course we still need sells. We haven't reached oversold yet. This is our point of interest right here that still remain untouched. This one was touched. This one right here is very young, so it's likely to come to this. So for now, we have this right there. Probably it will go back again according to H1 or not. Then you can anticipate this to come to H4. Yeah, this is just anticipation. Sometimes what I anticipate doesn't go exactly, but it ends up giving us what we want, giving us what we want. So for now, that's what I anticipate on this asset. Down 25. A sell on M15 is very evident right there. A sell on M15 is evident, having given us that change of character right there. So a sell is evident to actually push price back to this level, back to that level. As it gets there, so according to H1, we're looking for buys to push us back up. Probably this time we can now get to that level, trace with level, and then go to H4, continue with the sell to bring it right down below. Yeah. I think that's enough right here. I think that's enough now. This asset, let's go to this. They will still be buys. Whatever we are looking for here, we'll see what it will do. We still have this fair value of H4 that it can be mitigated and actually push us into buys once again. Push us into buys once again. Alright, enough of this. We know what is going to happen. Sells. So can we enter sells right here? Yeah. Let me see. Yeah, we'll wait for when the price goes below that 10. So I have no control right here. Buys are still in control. Yeah. If price gets below my 10 15, or I see a change of character or something, some momentum on the 25, then I can actually make my entries. So for now, I can't. Even though the signal is here right here, alright, enough of that. Let's go to 10, which is our last asset. We still have about 10 minutes to close today's session. Jump 10. Jump 10, I wanted jump 10, I wanted this retest and then a sell yesterday. Yeah, that's what I needed. But price did come back to this level, so it actually continued. So if it did come to this order block to test it so it can get back up, so it failed, so it kept within the uptrend, and clearly we can see break of structures right there until it reached up there. First go to daily actually. So daily we are oversold according to CCI. We are oversold, overbought according to CCI. According to H4, on H4 we are also overbought, and we somehow have a change of character if you're using those 4 candlesticks right there. So if I go to H1, it will be a bit clear. That's where the change of character is on H1, and currently price is looking at a pullback, so probably it may go for this fair value gap, but it is a bit big, so it may actually come all the way to that order block. So I can have that as my point of interest, then to later on push sells. So I have that already. H1 we are looking for sells, so I can delete this now, delete this, and delete everything right there. This is another block that I need price to react to. So alright, so right here I have my weak support. Right here, my weak support level right there. So this weak support can eventually play some roles, so I can have my actually target to be on that level. So if I go to M15, the buy is on M15, which is confirming what we are already understanding. And we have a fair value gap here after that change of character, so it's either going to react to that or to that order block on H1. So you can say we can have also this move. You can have that move. So most of the times I normally leave here a fair value gap in the middle, and also on that order block, that H1 order block just below it, just there. Sometimes it just touches it, and because of splits and what have you, or sometimes these guys don't activate our limit orders when they know you are waiting for that level. So for now, that is what I can say right here. I'm going to be looking for that. Up ahead there is no point of interest left, so that's why I'm looking at these 2 points of interest. One is on M15, the other one is on H1, which is that order block. And then it pushes me into the cells to bring me right here. I think that's it for today. Let's do the recap and we call it a day. We have about 5 minutes. We have about 5 minutes. So we started with crash 500. We are anticipating these moves. One to reach this middle of the fair value gap, then we can enter buys, or to actually continue and come to this other H1 fair value gap. Is it an H1 fair value gap? It's another block. I believe it's another block, or it's a fair value gap right there. So we'll wait and see what happens. So go back to H4 and wait for actually limit on H1. It's not clear H4. before it's clear. So this may not trade for some time. Boom 1000. Boom 1000, it's still consolidating, but like we said, we are likely to see this sell. Yeah, and if you can see clearly, it has come back to that order block. So one can enter a sell here. Yeah, according to M15, one can enter a sell there, but then I would leave it open. That is, if you have a big account, because it can easily give us a fake breakout. You can easily give you a fake breakout right in there, and then it comes later to actually continue the sale. So I would leave it open. I would not put a stop loss. Yeah, it can easily give a fake breakout right there. Or you just wait when it breaks out here, which will be a bit too late to actually enter and get some good money. But from here to there, it's actually enough money. From here to here, it's actually enough money. So leave it at H1 and let's move. I can enter this. Let me wait for M5. Let me wait for M5 to actually give me a signal to sell this. If it fails, then I can't enter. Yeah. Boom 500. Boom 500. This is what we are looking at. We have three options: price to get enough momentum and actually continue the buys right up here, but we are anticipating also a retest to come here, we enter buys here, or to come here and we enter buys there. So we still are not ready to make any moves right now. Volatility 25s, yeah, it has reached our point of interest right there, that order block on H on M15. It can easily look for liquidity right here for the early sellers. It can easily go back, come here a bit, grab that liquidity, and then start to sell. But we'll be waiting for whatever it does. We'll be ready for it to enter sell. So we are going to sell this asset today. We're going to sell this asset today. Alright, V75, we need a pullback right here so we can have a clean entry for the buys. That will be a sniper entry, like I said, but the perfect entry I would advise is to wait for the breakout, which will be actually confirming the reversal move. Breakout retest entry right about there, or just around here, or anything Jump 50 is still selling. Yeah, it is still selling. So for us to actually get a clear good clean entry for sales again is when we get a retest. So for now, we need to wait for retest to start. Once it starts, we can actually enter that retest trade to bring us either there or to this fair value gap. Then we later enter the sell also to bring us all the way to this other daily fair value gap, which is this one right here. So for now, I'm down to H1 and let's head over to jump 25. Jump 25, I could have entered, but I need clarity. My clarity will be to, yes, it has actually happened. According to M5, I can easily enter. I wanted a clarity on M15 where price would be below my 10 MA. But now, since I'm not seeing it, I can easily enter now and push price down. Yeah, but then I will have my stop loss, my tight stop loss here. Yeah, that will be a sell right here on jump 25. 25. Yeah, that would be a sell right there. It will be bringing me all the way to this level right there. That's where I want to take my profits. So we've entered jump 25. It is a big asset. Please first check your stop or your lot size before you actually enter. If you know how we talk, if you remember the calculation where to know to determine your lot size actually by first calculating your entry and your stop loss to understand your risk tolerance, what you're going to risk, it is very okay if you're comfortable with what you will be risking. So my stop loss is there. All you do is get your stop loss or get your entry minus your stop loss multiplied by any lot size, so that you can know how much you're going to lose if you use that lot size. So you can keep playing with the lot sizes. Alright, that is jump 25 for us right there. Jump 10, we need a pullback right there. Yeah, so that one, I don't have an entry for it there. It's a risky one. If you decide to make this retest trade, it is a risky one, but you can enter it and you put your stop loss just below this resistance right here. Below the resistance right there. And then you just aim at price which is fair value gap and move out and wait for sell entries. But I'm not going to enter this for now. But if it retests back, let me see on M5. Yeah, it does give you a retest on M5. You can enter that retest trade to actually continue with that buy up there. Alright, I think that's it for today. Let me wish you guys a good day. Those who are part of the Signal platform, we are still together. I'll be sharing before I start the mentorship class. I'll be sharing the signals and I'll be checking regularly, just like you know how we do it. Otherwise, those who still want to join, we've started the second week, so you can still join us and be part of the Signals platform. I wish you guys a good day. Sorry. Apologies on that. Just checked the comments that the sound was low. Let me see. Don't know why. I hope it later stabilized, but maybe it's my voice because I'm currently having a bit of one cough. I don't know where it came from. Yeah, just working on it so that I can be fit, I can be good again. So hopefully that is the case. I'm not sure because I haven't changed any settings at all. Alright, so let me wish you guys a good day. See you tomorrow same time, or today is a Tuesday, so we are supposed to be having a BTC analysis at 1, so I'll be doing that also at 1 exactly. We'll be having a BTC analysis and look at what is happening in the market. Alright, happy trading and have a good day. See you guys.